Oh, right. Today we're going to dig into a set of financial results that are really turning some heads. The fintech platform iFAST Corporation just dropped its numbers for the third quarter of 2025, and honestly, they're pretty spectacular. So let's break down exactly what's driving this record-breaking performance. Okay, first things first. Let's hit the big headline number. Net profit, that's the bottom line, surged an incredible 54.7% compared to the same time last year. That's not just growth, that's basically an explosion in profitability. So where's all this coming from? Well, take a look at their assets under administration, or AUA. It's hit an all-time high of over 30 billion Singapore dollars. Now, this is the total value of all the investments they manage on their platform. And a number that big, it just screams client trust and engagement. And to finish off this incredible opening picture, check this out. Net inflows. This is the new money flowing onto the platform, and it jumped a staggering 83.6% year over year for the quarter. So clients aren't just sticking around, they're bringing way more money to the table, and they're doing it at a record pace. Okay, so let's really get into it because those headline numbers are the result, right? But the real story is in the details. How in the world did they pull off such a blowout quarter? Well, it looks like it's a mix of their core business absolutely thriving and some really smart strategic bets finally paying off. Now, what's really fascinating here is the story this table tells you about efficiency. You see gross revenue on the left up a very healthy 37%. But then look all the way to the right at net profit, up almost 55%. I mean, whenever profit grows that much faster than revenue, it's a huge sign of what we call operational leverage. It means the company's structure is scaling just beautifully, and it's turning every new dollar of revenue into an even bigger chunk of profit. So, where did all this impressive growth come from? Well, it really all starts with the foundation of the company, its core wealth management platform. And this isn't a story about just one single thing going right. It's about the entire engine just firing on all cylinders. You can really see just how broad this strength is. It wasn't one product category that had to carry the whole team. I mean, you see solid growth in traditional stuff like bonds, sure, but the really incredible jumps, they were in stocks and ETFs, and especially in cash deposits. This kind of diversification shows a really healthy, robust platform that's pulling in all kinds of investor activity. In their home base in Singapore, it was an absolute powerhouse. It's still the biggest contributor to their assets, and its business-to-business division, the part that serves financial advisors and other institutions, it hit a brand new record high. But I think what's most impressive is that the new money coming in, just in the first 9 months of this year, has already beaten the total for all of last year. The momentum is just undeniable. But wait, the story doesn't stop with the core business. Not at all. There are two other divisions that have really become true game changers, and they are seriously accelerating the company's overall profitability in a huge way. And here they are. So on one hand, you've got the Hong Kong ePension business. This is a key part of the region's mandatory retirement savings system. It delivered almost $20 million in profit before tax this quarter alone. That's a 46% jump from last year. And then on the other hand, you've got the iFAST Global Bank over in the UK, which has now posted its fourth straight profitable quarter. We're talking two very different businesses, both becoming incredibly powerful engines for growth. So here's the crucial point. This is a huge turnaround story for the bank. For a long time, building out this UK-based digital bank was a major investment, a drag on the company's overall earnings. Well, that phase is clearly over. The bank is now consistently contributing to the bottom line. That's a massive strategic victory, and it basically transforms what was a cost center into a brand new profit center. Okay, so all of this brings us to the big question, right? A fantastic quarter is great, but investors are always asking, what's next? Can iFAST actually keep this incredible momentum going? Well, the company's own guidance is really clear and confident. They're basically telling the market to expect robust growth for the full year. They are not being shy about their optimism at all, and they're pinning it on those three pillars we just talked about. Continued growth in the Hong Kong pension business, strong momentum in their core wealth platform, and, for the very first time, a full year of profitability from the iFAST Global Bank. And all that optimism, it translates directly into returns for shareholders. The board has proposed a third interim dividend that's over 53% higher than the same period last year. That's more than just a number. It's a real, tangible sign of confidence from management and a direct reward for investors who backed the company's long-term vision. So, at the end of the day, we're left with this question. The evidence from this quarter is just so compelling. You've got the core business stronger than ever, and those two big growth bets in Hong Kong and the UK are now paying off, and paying off handsomely. It really seems like iFAST has built this powerful, multi-engine machine. The challenge now, the thing we'll all be watching, is to see if this incredible quarter was just a peak, or if it's actually the new baseline for a whole new record-breaking era.